Chuck and friends. Hello. I hit the live button too soon. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are all having a fantastic Wednesday night. And you're doing something super fun today. I gotta tell you, I've got a dollar store find for you today. And I'm gonna show you what I did to it. I zhuzhed it up. It's cute. I gotta say, I was really proud of myself. Lately, I've been kind of really proud of myself. Again, I'm telling you, I got a big ego. Welcome, welcome. Oops, I'm talking to myself already. Hey, Linda Squared. Welcome. So I went to the dollar store, and I'm gonna tell you, if you want to do these, go to your dollar store quickly. You can't buy them online. That is one of the nice things usually I like about the dollar store, is you can buy them online and pick them up in the store, but they're sold out online. So you do actually have to go to them and try to find it. But I'm going to show you what I did with it and how I took it and I zhuzhed it up, and how versatile this is going to be going forward in some of our fun little projects. Because we have a lot of really good transfers in the new catalog that fit perfectly with this surface. So if you're looking for inexpensive holiday gifts, or if you're just looking for inexpensive home decor, this is a great way to accomplish it. So let's get to chalking, and I'm going to show you here. I'm going to get you guys back there. Hello, Linda Squared. Hello, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me get you. I'm a hot mess. I got stuff everywhere behind me, so don't pay too much attention to my hot mess today. I just literally had company walk out the door, and came down here, so it kind of walked into a mess that I thought was more cleaned up than it really was. Okay, so, and I just even got water inside of this one. So those little dots are not normally there. It's just I splashed water when I was trying to clean stuff up quick to hit the live button. You can see my water stuff. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Melissa. Melissa from Canada. Miss Melissa, welcome back. All right, so these are from the dollar store. They come in a few different sizes. There's 3 different sizes. They're raw wood. And I mean, they're not, you know, fancy wood. They're not oak. They're the dollar store. But I'm going to show you what I did with it, and then we're going to chalk on it so that you can kind of get an idea for. It's a great way to take a dollar store find and zhuzh it up. Now, I don't do a lot of dollar store crafts. It's not really my thing. I'm not a huge dollar store shopper, but when they have a good deal, I'm all about it, right? Right. So they have these little houses. I took the other ones apart already, but they come in 3 sizes. There's a skinny one that I wouldn't necessarily say there's a ton of transfers that are going to fit nicely in it. We're going to try, because I think there will be. I don't have my stuff yet, so it's hard for me to say. My box is still not shipped, but it will be here soon. I'm very patient. I can be very patient for good stuff. Hello, Miss Terry from Texas. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I bought these at the dollar store, and I took them apart. Now, I'm sure there's way smarter crafting people than me. There's probably a way to do it without taking it apart, but I found taking it apart really easy to do and, like, quick. And y'all know me, I'm lazy, and I'm all about quick. We've determined this in previous videos. So I'm making Maria, I should really back up, right? I'm making Maria, I'm so excited about this surface. I'm like 5 million miles ahead of me. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. I have tons of fun with this product because it's so versatile, it's so easy to use, anybody can do it, and you can make all kinds of different things. And these make great gifts. Hostess gifts, all kinds of stuff. So I bought it at the dollar store. I pushed, so it's like it's like the MDF board is on the back. I have no idea what kind of wood this is. It's not fancy wood, but we're gonna paint it or stain it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You're gonna push, and it takes a little effort, but you're gonna push and get the back off of it. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna do to it. So when you do that, it's gonna look like this. So this is the other size, this is the bigger one, I already started it. So you're gonna push, 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 and get it off. It comes off in one piece very nicely. You then end up with, you know, the paper backing. What I found was this, oh, and I gotta say, this was strangely satisfying. This, it still is. This is like ripping wallpaper off. You just take the paper off, you know, it's a coated paper, and you're left with the backer, okay? So then what I did with my backer, or this part of the board, was I sanded it. And again, we've already established I'm lazy, right? I used an a palm sander, you know, one of those circle ones. So I sanded it, and this is what I got. I sanded all that paper off. It's smooth as can be. Okay, so I did this, I tried to do this in steps. This is what it looked like after I pulled it out apart. Then I sanded it. This is what it looked like. You could totally stain this. You could glue it back together this way. You could flip it over and make the paper side be the back if you wanted to stain this part. You know, you've got, they are different kinds of wood, so I would say paint this, stain this. I like them apart. Much easier to paint than trying to put painter's tape and yeah, you know. Being careful is not necessarily Maria's strong suit. Hello, Amy. Amy Beth. Hello, Kristen. So that is how I created the surface. Okay, I took these apart. I dissected them. I sanded, and then I painted. Now, you don't have to be this complicated because, quite honestly, they're really kind of cute the way they are too. You could just paint this, or you could leave it as and chalk on just this. You don't have to do anything to them if you don't want to. But if you're looking to zhuzh them up a little bit, and maybe make them look a little more finished, there's ways to do that. So that's what this is. But they're cute the way they are. I mean, you don't have to do too much to them if you don't want to. Hello, Kristen. Okay, so then, once I took it apart, I painted it. I painted my back. And I'm going to glue it back together with just plain old hot glue because that's how it was glued together the first time. And then I'm going to paint this all black. So I'm going to paint my edge black. I'm going to paint my bottom black. I'm going to paint my black back. So everything else will be black. I just didn't get that far. And honestly, I like to chalk on them when they're apart. It's much easier than trying to fit your little transfer into the little space. Much easier. Hey, darling. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So that is how I created this really cute and adorable little surface that we're going to chalk on. I'm going to take it apart. We're going to chalk on here, and then I'm going to glue it back together and then do a little more paint. And we can put a ribbon on it, we can put floral in it. Possibilities are endless, and there are so many little transfers that fit nicely in this cute little tiny house. Now, the very first thing that comes to mind, right, is love brings us home. It's a house, right? Fits perfectly inside of it. Perfectly inside of it. So that is a really fun little option of something you can put inside of it. You know, love brings us home. It's like truly the perfect size for it. There's several Halloween transfers that are in the new catalog that will fit very nicely in here. There's also the made from scratch transfer, which is a 4-part B-size transfer. It's 4 parts that you cut apart. They will also fit very nicely in here. The other thing that will fit very nicely in here is those little mini icons. And there, did you see that new super cute one that's like girl boss and hustle and, you know, that really cute one? That's new. If you wanted to see these things I'm talking about, you could go to www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria and you can see under the What's New tab all these beautiful new transfers. I can't show them to you yet. I'm really trying to get over the fact that I can't show them to you yet. I will show them to you soon. Hello, Lori Carter. You love my word, zhuzh it up? Lori Carter. I love to zhuzh. I zhuzh a lot. So we took this super fun little surface. I zhuzhed it up. Now we're going to chalk on it. So love brings us home. This first I drink coffee, then I do things. That would be a super cute one in here as well. So I'm showing you the ones I have because they're the ones I have. But again, lots of stuff in the new catalog will fit in here. Then when you go to the house pattern cutouts, there's words which are not in here. Well, isn't that funny? The words are supposed to be in here. There's home sweet home and love makes house a home, right? Home sweet home. Love makes house a home. Hang on. You're just in the wrong. I'm in the wrong baby, maybe? Happiness blooms from within. I went with this one. Bloom where you're planted. Would also fit nicely in there. Dream bigger. Would fit in there. I'm not finding it. Here. Love makes our house a home. Would fit very nicely. Basically anything that's going to fit on here is going to fit on these guys. Now, what is this? Oh, this is a piece of foam. Remember the other day when we chalked on foam? So if you really wanted to just leave it the way it is, cut out a piece of foam and stick it inside of it and chalk on the foam. You can totally do that too. Would be cute to make them the pencils. Yes. Okay, thank you, Amy Beth. There's a really cute, oh, and Amy Beth, that'd be super cute with the skinny one. That would be really cute. There's a really cute Teacher's Influence transfer that came out in the new catalog. Where's my catalog? And that one would be really cute, especially in the skinnier one. But yeah, so a bunch of people have been taking our house cutouts and making them into pencils. What is the name of it? It's really, really cute. But you can do all kinds of fun things with it in making these things look like pencils. Here we go. It's this one. It looks a lot bigger than it really is, this guy. Teacher's Influence. The influence of a good teacher can never be erased is the transfer. That would be super cute in there. The Halloween cutouts. These little guys. Here. Oh, oops, sorry, I'm trying to... These little guys. All of them, that's a C-size transfer. All of those are like the perfect size. Kristen's stuff is on her way. Hey, Carol, I got them at the dollar store, Carol. The dollar store, Carol. They were $1. just in case anybody was wondering. Not the Dollar Tree, the dollar store, where everything truly is $1. There's one more transfer that I was, oh, the made from scratch cutouts. Which I like. We're going to have tons of workshops with the made from scratch cutouts because truly, holiday gifts, the made from scratch one is like screaming. Just screaming for me to make lots of fun gifts with. It's got to be around here. Here we go. Made from scratch. Look at all that's a B-size transfer. That's 4 cutouts. I love the leftovers are for quitters. That is totally my husband. I'll tell you a funny story about that. In the meantime, we're gonna chalk. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, so Carol, I got them at the dollar store. I took them apart. They look like this when you get them. They're in the mine. They are by the candles, bottom shelf, kind of tucked in the back. You could have easily walked by them. In fact, I probably did walk by them a couple times as I was searching for them. Another designer that is, you know, y'all know, she's one of my favorites. Her name is Sage. She was the one that kind of tuned us into these. And you can't get them online. They're all sold out online. They have been for a while. So you'd have to go to your Dollar Tree and find out if they have them. I was actually surprised. I went there today thinking they're never going to have any of them because by the time, you know, once they're sold out online, they tended. But they did. That's why I was really happy. Okay, so I took it apart. I sanded it. And now I've painted it. And we have this adorable little house. We need to decide what we're going to put inside of it. Clearly, I mean, this is just, right? Love Brings Us Home is just kind of a given, right? You could totally put Love Brings Us Home inside of it. The coffee one, first I drink coffee, then I do things, is kind of the direction I was thinking, but you can really only use one color then. Bloom Where You Are Planted would be kind of fun, because then you could put some fun floral in it, too. Let me make sure this one fits. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a preference? What should we put inside? What do you want to see? Yeah. Oh yeah, bloom where you're planted totally fits too. Which is kind of cute too because you should be planted at home, right? Kind of like, let's do this one. We haven't done this one in a while. It has fun flowers that come with it as well, so if you wanted to chalk the flowers on, you could also chalk some fun flowers on the frame if you wanted to. But let's do this one. We did the coffee one already. We haven't done bloom. I don't think we've ever done the bloom where you're planted part. Well, we must have because it's got chalk on it. But okay, so all I did, and again, I'm going to paint this side black, so don't mind my messy side. It won't be messy by the time I'm done. I just painted it with plain old everyday paint, acrylic paint. Buy the cheap craft paint at, you know, Walmart for 59 or 69 cents a jar and paint away. Same thing with the black. It's just plain old craft paint. You don't need fancy paint by any stretch. I did do a few coats just because I'm not a very good painter, so I needed to. So I'm going to take my transfer. Okay, so let's back the bus up here again. I'm sorry, I'm 5 million miles ahead of myself tonight. This is what happens when I have company and they don't walk out the door early enough. All right, so Chalk Couture makes an amazing adhesive silkscreen transfer. That's what this is. The teal part is sticky and vinyl, and the white part that you see is actually not white. You see white because of the white backer sheet that's on it. It's a clear mesh clear mesh silkscreen, and that's the magic sauce. That's what gives us the clean, crisp results that we are looking for and that we want. So the adhesive part is awesome because it prevents a lot of bleeding. So if you've ever done lots of stenciling and stuff, you don't have the problems with that. But this is not a stencil because it has a silkscreen in it. So it really gives you amazing, amazing results. And they're reusable, which is like about as good as it gets. So I'm going to carefully remove my transfer from its backer sheet, and I'm going to stick it to my towel. My backer sheet is important. It has a shiny side and a dull side. The shiny side is the side I'm going to put it back on after it's all clean so that I can reuse it, because I can use these transfers, the company says 8 to 12 times, depending on what you put them on. I would say you can use them more than that, but it does kind of depend on what your surfaces are like. The rougher the surface, you know, the more beating up your transfer takes. If you don't wash them right away, that kind of stuff can affect the longevity of them. So it's important that you save this piece of paper and that you put it back on there when you're done. So I set it aside, and I take my transfer, and I'm sticking it to my terry cloth towel. This is a step called fuzzing, and what this is doing is it's picking up the lint on my towel, and it's making my transfer not as sticky. So I'm just picking it up and picking it up, and I'm going to take my cute little sign, and I'm going to stick it on. I'm going to put it up a little higher so we can put a bow if we choose to. Because, you know, we haven't used a black and white bow in a while. Make sure that I've given myself proper allowance for my frame, which I have. And now I just smooth it out. So now we get to color. And you can totally customize these pieces. This would make a great gift for somebody. I gotta say, this would really, right? That's adorable. So you could customize it to their colors in their home, or you could go, you know, more neutral, so that it's general home decor. We are going to use raspberry sorbet, which is here somewhere. Here we go. We're going to use raspberry sorbet and black, I think. Should we stick with black? Raspberry sorbet and black? Then we have one of my favorite color combinations, which is black, white, and raspberry sorbet, which is magenta color. And then maybe we'll throw on a ribbon and maybe a fake flower or something. We'll add some stuff to it. Okay, so I'm going to open up my chalk paste. I'm going to open them up, give them a good stir. You want your chalk paste to be firm, but not, you know, too firm. Yogurt, sour cream like. Give them a stir. If they're not that way, give them a drink of water, and they'll loosen right up. So stir, 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 stir. So you have a lot of fun things going on and coming up in the next couple weeks. One of them is our Mystery Hostess event. If you're not in the VIP group, you want to be, well, actually, you don't have to be in the VIP group to be part of the mystery party. If you want to participate in the mystery hostess event where you have the opportunity to win and earn free product, you can comment event and I'll send you the link for the mystery party. It's just fun. If you've never participated in a Facebook party, they're really a lot of fun. And it's, you know, you can get in as involved or uninvolved as you want to be. There's no, like, you got to do certain stuff. It's just fun, it's free, and you get the opportunity to win fun prizes. So if you want to participate, you can comment event, and I will send you the link. So we're going to do Bloom and Planted in Raspberry Sorbet and Wear Your in black. So I'm going to start with the Raspberry Sorbet. Do I have an itty bitty Sola flower? I do, Carol. Where are my Sola? I haven't, boy, Carol, I haven't used a Sola flower in a long time. So I take my transfer, or my squeegee, and I dip it in my chalk paste, and I'm just going to carefully squeegee my chalk paste up and down over my silk screen. Like so. Making sure that I've covered up the entire silk screen. Carol, I gotta think about where they are. I haven't used those, oh goodness, I haven't used those in a long, long time, but that would be pretty. The Sola flowers, for which you're, if you're not familiar with what those are, is they're wood flowers that are stunningly gorgeous. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Now I'm going to dip my squeegee in my black, load it up with chalk paste, and then just continue. They are really pretty flowers. When I first started chalking, I used to use them often as an accent piece. I just kind of got away from using them, but they are really pretty. But they're beautiful, beautiful wood. That's the part that always amazed me so much about those flowers, is that they're wood. So now, we're done with their chalking portion of our evening. I'm going to carefully remove my transfer. Okay, that's cute. I stick this in my water bath. I'm going to rinse it with cold water, not warm water. Never use hot water or warm water on your transfers. It doesn't hurt them, but what it does is it makes it harder to get the, I find, it makes it harder to get the pigment from the chalk off of your transfers. The pigment does not hurt your transfer at all. It doesn't affect its ability to be used at all, but you know, it's a personal preference as to appearance of your transfer. They look dirtier when you have the pigment on it. You can also use one of our board erasers, and that will also take the pigment off. I seem to have stuff everywhere. All right, I'm going to dry this real quick. Then we're going to hot glue it back together. And I'm just gluing, or I'm drying it so that I don't smear it with my finger. I'm going to grab my good old hot glue gun. Hope it's good. And okay. And then I'm just going to take my hot glue gun. You don't need a lot of hot glue. You just need a little. Because this is probably going to be better hot glued together than it was when I bought them at the dollar store. So you just go all the way around. I'm going to carefully set it on our board. And voila. Push it down. Give it a little pressure. There you go. And voila. So now what we can do is I will paint this edge. I might give it a little more hot glue. Either my hot glue. I think my hot glue just wasn't cooled off enough yet. Okay, there we go. All right, so next, you know, it would not be a Maria project if we didn't, I mean, come on. Look at how cute that's going to be, right? Yeah, we need a cute little black and white bow on here. We could throw a little pink. Oh my gosh. Now the other thing that you can do is you can totally frame it as well with ribbon. If you, I mean, you just glue it down and go all the way around. That would be super cute too. Oh my gosh, that would be really cute. I think that's too adventurous for me this evening. Oh, this is, look, this is cut already. Look at that. So you could totally, you know, frame the sides of it with your ribbon. But I went through all the work of painting it. So we need to show that paint off, right? Oh yeah, that would be cute too. Just give it a little, you know, ribbon that way. We can totally do it. Or you just, you know, tie it on this way too. And I don't think I'm going to put a bow just because I don't want it to get in the way of the sentiment. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. My ribbon's too long, but you know, just something really super cute. Now, this white will go away. I will take my, I don't know if this is still wet, but I will paint this real quick, you know, like so. So that goes away. How nice this little foam brush still had paint in it for me. Get rid of that white line, so it's obviously looks better without the white line. And then I'll paint the back black. Obviously I have to do that all the way around, but I don't want to do that while we're live because I'll get it all over my fingers. Pull this up here. This is really cute. Really, really cute. All right, I'm gonna make these cutesy with their fun little dovetails. And then we could stick, you know, just a fun little something in here. But I kind of just like it the way it, oops, now I got, see, I knew I shouldn't have painted it black yet. I should have waited. This is our fun little project. I need to find some of those now. Cheryl is saying LOL. Now, our wood houses work just the same, right? It's just, what's nice about these, I like the dimension of them, and I have seen these houses, you know, at other craft stores, obviously not for $1. I like the concept of $1. I like to be a frugal crafter because when you do a lot of crafting, you know, you want to not spend a ton of money. But this is, I think, a super cute gift for anybody. And it's just the right size, you know, to pop it on a shelf or pop it on a nightstand. It's not a huge commitment. You're not pounding a nail in the wall. It's just quick and easy, down and dirty. And you could stick, like, what do I got? I'm like kind of sad in the fake flower department. I gotta find all my stuff. My new craft room, you know, like you could stick, look, they're even the right color. You could stick some of these little guys just right in here with it. I mean, how more perfect was this? This was even the right color, and I just grabbed it out of the little thing behind me. But, you know, just kind of stick them in here. It's a little too much. Get that down more. Get their leaves moved over so you can still read the sentiment. But you could totally kind of play with them. Okay. All right, that just totally took it to a whole new level. I'm just saying. Right? Didn't that just totally take it to a whole new level? It kind of covers the words up though, so we might have to bring my ribbon down a little. Scrunch my ribbon so that my flowers come down a little. Or find thinner ribbon. I was gonna say less wide. The proper English word would be thinner. Throw some thinner ribbon in here too, that would work. Do that and then stick this guy in here. Just kind of give it a little, or you can take the leaves off, you could do that too. But you can totally play with it. All right, people, we did good. For $1! love this product, man. I gotta tell ya. Absolutely love this. Because where can you go and create something, hand make it for someone, personalize it, and totally make it their own. Okay, I should stop messing with it because it was cute the way it was. Maria, leave it alone. You know, that's what I need to cut these guys. There we go. Make these guys a little bit shorter. Thank you, Miss Candy. I love it too. I'm proud of us. Thanks, Terry. There we go. This guy a little shorter. Darlene says, very cute. Going to get me some of these. Good luck. I'm sorry to say. Go quickly. Don't wait. And don't y'all go to the same one because I didn't clean out the one by me. I close to cleaned it out, but I didn't clean it out. So don't feel like you can't go to one that if you're local to me, Cheryl. I don't know which one you would go to, Cheryl, but we do have a lot of Dollar Trees around. Hey Tammy, welcome to our chocolate party, Tammy. We are taking a cute little dollar store sign and zhuzhing her up. I keep playing with this ribbon, making it a little bit. What I should do is fold the ribbon over. I have to take it off to paint it anyway. And that'll make the ribbon just a little bit smaller. Keep our cute little bow and throw our little flowers on here. So what we did was we took a dollar store house, we dissected it, sanded it, painted it, and created something adorbs. Now you could totally leave this alone and chalk right on this. There's nothing that says you can't just leave it alone and chalk on it the way it is. But with a little bit of paint, a little bit of chalk, some foo-foo flowers, you can make something really cute and adorable, and it's so easy to do. So easy. If I can do this, anybody can do this. So, if you're not in the mystery hostess event, this is the kind of stuff we do. So you'll want to join that event, comment event, and I will send you the link so you can get in that group. It's just a Facebook event. It's going to last like a week. It won't start till next week, most likely next week Wednesday, so you have time to get your friends invited and get in there because you earn points and things for doing stuff. So it'll start next week Wednesday, so you want to get in there. So that's one thing. You want to be in the Making Maria VIP group because that's where people share their pictures of things like this that they find and they create and they make. So if you're not in the VIP group, you want to comment, add me, and I'll get you in there. If you want to see this particular transfer, it's called Bloom Where You Are Planted, and you can see any of the products that I use at www.chalkcouture.com/makingmaria. It's the Bloom Where You Are Planted transfer on our adorable Dollar Tree find that we totally zhuzhed up. And you could do all kinds, I mean, possibilities are so endless with this little thing. I might actually just dissect it and have my husband cut wood and make me some. Because it was really easy. I mean, it's just furring strips. I don't think it's anything, it's not fancy wood. So, I'm digressing. If you are curious at all about what it means to be a Chalk Couture independent designer, because it's so much fun. Oh my gosh, I get to have so much fun with you guys every night. There's all kinds of different ways to be a designer. You can simply use the discount and create beautiful things. You can make things and sell them. You can host Facebook parties like the Mystery Hostess event. You could do in-house workshops, in-house classes, virtual classes. There's just all kinds of different ways to be a designer. So if you're curious at all about what that means, you can comment curious and I would be more than happy to share the information with you. There's no pressure whatsoever. It's just, hey, I think everybody should be having as much fun as I am. Just saying. So let me know if you are curious about that at all. And if you can please send me out into the world. Everybody needs to know about, well, no. Go to the Dollar Tree. Then send me out into the world. Because you don't want competition at your Dollar Tree for, you know. When you say to somebody, hey, you can buy this and turn it into this. Shh, it's a secret. You don't want to tell everybody because they're going to beat you to the Dollar Tree. Right? Right. We have some amazing holiday transfers that are going to look really cute in these. We also have some really adorable Halloween ones that I cannot wait to put in these. So I have hit the rambling point, and as we all know from our regular viewers, when Maria hits the rambling point, the best thing to do is to say goodnight and hang up. Have a wonderful, wonderful. Oh no, woodworking husband, more projects. He's going to be busy. Oh, Wendy. Yes, he is going to be busy. He is funny. I was going to share a funny story about him, but now I don't remember what it was about. I could share you funny stories with you about my husband and me all day long, because it's always entertaining at my house. Oh, wait, we're back to that whole rambling part. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. I'll be back at you tomorrow night. Yep, normal time. Back at you tomorrow night. We'll make something else cute, beautiful, and fun. So come on back. I make a live demonstration video every evening at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So come on back and join us. If you want to like and follow my page, that would be awesome, because then you get notified. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for watching me on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be great too. So thanks everybody. I hope you have a great Thursday, and I'll be back at you tomorrow night. See you guys.